We live.
What's good, people? Uncle Hotep Jesus, back at it again every Thursday night at 8. Hotep's Been Told You podcast. What's going on, Hotep Jesus, man? And we got a week before Christmas, and all through the house, not a Hotep was stirring, not even a mouse. Hey, man, do you see all the Hotep memes? The Hotep memes are going wild, man.
For what? Christmas?
No, just overall in general, man.
Oh
Hotep
yeah,
Joker, Hotep R. Kelly, Hotep LeBron.
Hotep Trump.
yo,
Hotep.
where do I get one of those hats? I need a Hotep hat. I'm getting one. I'm ordering. Do you know
Which,
anybody?
which one?
The crown jewel, like Yana had.
Oh, I'm gonna link you with some
I don't
Hoteps.
necessarily need the ankh in the middle, but I need the similar crown that they're putting it on all these memes, man. I need me a Hotep
I'm
hat, man. I'm
I'm
going
gonna
all
con-
in.
I'm gonna
2020,
contact.
going all in.
I'm gonna have to contact the ancestors to make sure we don't get no shit made in China. Instead, we gonna get you something official straight from Harlem, 125th Street. Made by one of the Hotep queens, hopefully.
Okay.
Yeah. So necessary. Yeah, they got Hotep Baby Yoda now. They know what time it is. They know what real culture is, man. The people know.
Yeah, man. The tide is turning.
The tide is turning. It's only so long fake thugs can pretend.
Thanks for
Uh-huh.
everybody coming through. We're here every Thursday night. Please hit that share button. Please hit that thumbs up. Donate Patreon, PayPal, whatever. Buy shirts. Seal Santana $9.99 donation. Matthew Erickson, Hotep Trump $4.99. You want to get right into the impeachment, man?
Yeah, well, hold on, let me just tell you about my little trip. I had a trip
Oh
this
yeah,
week.
yeah. You went somewhere. Where'd you go?
Yeah, I went to Cleveland. Well, I flew into Cleveland. I was in Akron. I was in Browntown, and I was meeting up with some good people over at Wazo AI, building artificial intelligence software
Okay.
for home safety and defense. There's some really cool cats out there. The motherfucking their design guy Noel is a fucking genius. Um, Real inspirational trip for me this past week. Um, Going into 2020, I'll be with them in Vegas for CES, Consumer Electronics Show. So if anybody's coming to CES, holla at me. I'll be at the Wazo booth. Yeah, so that was really dope, man. Really dope. I just got back yesterday.
CES. That's the what's that electronic show?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where all the robots and you know what I mean, new technologies that are about to hit. That's where everybody gonna go show them at. So hopefully it's a good show this year.
That's what's up, man. How you like Akron, man? How you like Ohio? I went out there one time. Like this is back in the Yahoo chat days. If you feel what I'm saying,
Yeah.
yo, that land was flat as hell, man. I never seen no shit like that, man. Just driving, this shit was straight land, no mountains, no nothing. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, we was out in Akron. You know what's funny is I'm used to having multiculturalism. You know, you run into an Indian guy, a Mexican guy, especially like inside the lodging, you know.
Right.
I think I stayed at the Marriott. And the people that worked there was black. I was like, even the dude who cleaned the room was a black kid. I was like, yo, this don't even look right. I'm used to Rosita. You know what I'm saying? With her Spanish mommies maintaining the hotel room. So it was really fun, but it kind of shows you how different demographics in different places are very real, right? So it's like out there, all I saw was like black people and white people, and black people are definitely the lower class, right? It's definitely like the slave class out there, the working class. Like, you know, it was just really, really, really funny to watch.
Yeah, welcome to the Midwest, man.
Is that what the Midwest is like?
As far as I can tell, but
Mm.
that Ohio is probably the only Midwest place I've really been at. You know, you hung out for a weekend or something like that.
Well, the goal is to accrue a few million and go out there and take over. You could take over Akron in a week.
Yeah.
They ain't got nothing going on out there. They say you pop up with some speakers, man, that should be flooded.
All right. Off to impeachment. They voted. Trump is now impeached, and this is the craziest reactions I ever seen in my life. People actually thought he was getting fired. People actually thought he wasn't going to be able to run. Like, the American populace is like intellectually deficient. Nicely, because there was a lot of people saying that, and then people were coming out like, "Oh, don't be mean to them. Don't say mean stuff to them. How are they going to learn?" I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? Don't be mean. Where are we gotten? We can't even chastise dumbness, man.
They got to be corrected, dog.
Yeah, this is just like, I don't even understand. Now they're saying they might not even send it to the Senate. They might be just like, "Oh well, we impeached Trump in the House. We're not going to send it to the Senate, and that's going to keep rolling like that." This is some fucking bullshit. Trump is going to win in a landslide, man. It's not even going to be funny, man.
Yo, the fact that they won't send to the summit just kind of shows you how immature these house Dems are.
Yeah.
They're afraid to be embarrassed because if that thing go to Senate and get dropped and get acquitted, oh man, they're gonna take the L. They're gonna take the L, like a huge major public L. So in many ways, it's smart. Y'all better take that little bullshit ass win y'all got, call it a day. Because they got to save face at this point. But it's just sad that Americans thought he was going somewhere, right? They woke up this morning like, is Trump still president? Yep, nigga. Still your president. Meek Mill tweeted out. He was like, yo, what do you say? How does this shit go with the impeachment? Who gonna be president next?
Yeah, he said he was gonna be next.
Yeah, T-Cat was like, this is why we don't need we don't need rappers as leaders.
Especially his ass, man. Come on.
Yo, if you don't know how politics work, shut the fuck up.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Shut up and dribble.
Or shut up and rap.
Shut up and rap. You feel me?
Yeah, then there was reporters that celebrated it, and then people got on them. You're supposed to be unbiased, and then you're reporting it like happy impeach day. Like, I don't know. It was just whack, man. I can't. It's like the Democrats are dope. This is dope fiend tactics.
It is.
This is what these dope fiends be doing. They be like, "Oh, we're going to impeach it. We get the votes here. We're not going to send it over there now. We be all right."
Yeah, it's so embarrassing. One of the Democrats left and decided to join the GOP.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Shout out to the homie. Welcome. Welcome to the women's winning team, my nigga. That's crazy, yo. When somebody has to leave in the middle of a trial and switch sides completely, that's how bad it. That's how embarrassing the Dems look, bro.
I know it's screw. I think they got a debate tonight, man.
They do. They have a Democratic debate. Let's see. I know Wang is in it. Who else? We got Wang, Booty Gat Gat, Pocahontas, Creepy Joe, Bernie Trotsky Sanders, Amy Klobuchar, and Tom Steyer. That's who's
Bloomberg didn't make it?
Nope, there's no Bloomberg.
Okay.
I guess Bloomberg didn't make the cut.
He's gonna buy the ads. He ain't gonna see nothing but Bloomberg ads during the debate tonight.
Yeah, he gonna try to make sure he win New York. That's about the only thing he might get.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Tulsi didn't vote for impeachment. She said not present. Oh,
Now,
present.
president. I said, how you want to vote? President, nigga, I'm here. That's it.
Now, you think that's weak? Everybody was saying that. A lot of people say that's weak. That she should have said yes or no.
Why is it weak?
I'm asking. I don't know.
I don't know why that's weak. I think was it the left that said it was weak? Sound like some.
Yeah, a lot of left were saying she might as well just be Republican or whatever, or
Yeah,
drop out of Democrats.
yeah, I saw that. I saw. She posted a video. She's straight trolling right now. She trolling. But I saw a bunch of people in her mentions, blue check verified, mark of the beast people, and they were pretty upset at Tulsi, the tolerant left, because they don't like free moms, they don't like free black women. Said so, but no, I think it's her casting that present is basically saying y'all should be happy y'all showed up to this fake shit,
Right?
because this is just a waste of time. This is a waste of taxpayer dollars. It's petty and it's immature, and it's a mask. It's a rules. It's a blanket over what's really going on in America right now. And she's recognizing that. So shout out to Tulsi for being mature enough to recognize the flim flam, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have a problem with it. I mean, it is what it is. She's playing politics. It is what it is. It's your sample, 1999 donation. Thanks, man. What's good? Half Ohio is hilly, the other half is flat. Also, everyone join the Patreon to get ready for HotepCon 2020. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I was in Lima, Ohio. Shout out to Lima, Ohio.
Yeah, where I was at, it was hilly.
It was hilly?
Yeah.
Lemley, the whole circus surrounding impeachment is just another reason to want to move to your own private island that you run by yourself. You got
Man, that ain't the
I'm trying
only.
to work to get your own island. I don't know what you're trying. You ain't out here. You ain't doing it right.
Word up. Look at your bank account. If ain't enough to buy an island, you ain't doing it right. That's real. You still got more work to do.
Aztec Mecca 777. Tulsi could get it any day. What's up, Hoteps?
Shout out to Aztec. What up, homie?
Thanks to everybody coming in. Please hit that share button. Please hit that thumbs up. J.K. Rowling, man. I didn't know how that was at first. You put that in the chat. I was like, who? I was like, man, I gotta do some research. Like most of the stuff, like I've heard during the week, so I don't really have to look it up too much. But I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So I had to look it up. That's the one that did the Harry Potter books.
And
she stood up for her fellow women, her fellow feminist women.
Yeah. Well, she was trending number 1 today.
Yeah, they're calling her TERF and everything.
What does TERF mean?
I think it's transgender exclusionary reactionary feminist or something. Like
Radical feminist.
Radical feminist.
I like that.
they should claim the word. That's what I was thinking. I was like, they probably should just claim it. Because I've seen people were saying they're saying it's a slur against them and stuff like that.
Yeah, I would change radical to rational. Trans exclusionary rational feminist. Right. If I were them, and I'd run with that. Yeah, I think somebody got fired because they made some comment saying that women are women and trans aren't women, so forth, so on. And she came out to defend them, and then the LGBT community decided to cancel her today. So shout out to Rowling. I got her in the hunt for Mall of the Year. although she's a feminist, I think it's brave what she's doing. It's brave. You know, if anybody has the power to speak up right now, it is definitely the mall.
Right.
The mall has the power to speak up and change America. In fact, the mall might be the most important figure for the future of American culture and politics as a result. So I'm glad she stepped up, man. Kudos to her, man. We need more women of her status and her visibility to speak up. Black women too. The black women, I think.
Yeah, but I think she's a UK, isn't she?
Is she UK?
Yeah, that Amanda girl was in the UK.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we need people to speak up. I know the black women can't speak up, especially in entertainment, because, well, you know. Can you name one black woman who has spoken up against this? Against like
Badu.
Erica Badu? Okay, Hotep. You see?
Like she was telling girls you need to dress appropriately, and they killed her
Mhm.
for that.
They killed her. They destroyed her. Yeah, they destroyed her for that. They was talking about her being nude in videos and whatnot. She's like, "Yo, I'm a grown woman. There's a difference."
Yeah, but once you're at a certain point, like J.K. is like she's rich forever. You know what I mean? Harry Potter's like, and they were crushed, man. I didn't know so many people read that book series. Man.
They were crushed. They were upset. She said something.
Yeah, because that's their idol. They love Harry Potter, all that Voldemort and all that other shit.
Yeah, Harry Potter, the American staple. You know what I mean? Like my homie used to be reading them books and watching it back in the day. Shout out to DQ. Yeah, man. I don't know why they upset. It's common sense, man. Like, you know what this is? It's really scary because it's the erasure of the woman. And J.K. Rowling, it kind of goes to show how naive women are, right? Like they hop on this feminist bandwagon and they don't see what's coming in the future. But Hotep's been told you what was coming with this whole feminist thing. Because after the feminist thing was the LGBT thing. After the LGBT thing was basically just to focus on the T's, all right? So, like, but we like told you this stuff was coming. So and in some ways I feel bad because I think many of these feminist women have been misled um, by the propaganda and by the billions being funneled into this ideology of feminism to sell it to women to make them accept it, to make them accept something that'll actually erase them. You know what I mean? Like that's exactly what feminism does. It erases women, especially when it pits women and tries to put them up against men and compare them to men and have them take male roles on. Like if you have a woman and say, hey, she can do what a man does, you're basically inviting trans into your life, right? If you take a woman and put her in a man's place, that's the same thing as trans, isn't it? Right?
Get out of here.
It's the same thing. You're basically inviting it. So these feminists should have got to keep their eyes peeled for stuff like this, man. But shout out to her, man, being a brave woman for finally speaking up and out against this shit.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, these are the smart feminists because they're like, hey, man, we're about to play ourselves real fast because they're inviting men into their spaces. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what happens when you blur the lines of the gender roles. US man, US man gets 16 years in prison for stealing, burning LGBT pride flag.
Yeah, I see that. That's crazy. Because you
Damn.
don't get that for burning the American flag.
Now you
They say,
don't.
but they say because it's that flag is associated with people or a group.
Right.
Burning that is expressing hate, and they gave him a hate crime for that.
Yeah, they gave him a hate crime for it. Shout out to highly relevant commenter for tipping me off with that with the super chat. That's crazy. Damn. Hate crime. What the fuck is a hate crime? If you kill your wife and you hate her, doesn't that make that a hate crime?
Yeah, I'm not big on like crime is crime to me. You know what I mean? I don't think you get like like you'll get extra credit for targeting certain people. Come on.
Right.
Robert Grafton, thanks for $20 donation. Appreciate the Kangs. Word to Doe, Megan Fan Chili Free B. Shout out to Dope Dudes, getting these people right out here, bro.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Doe. Huh? What happened? What you over there eating something?
Nah, I gotta blow my nose.
Thought you was over there had a little some snacks in a drawer on the side or some shit.
Nah, I got a little cold, man. I'm like, man, I got vacation. I was laying in the bed all goddamn week.
See, out here you was out here indulging in the white man's drugs.
One thing I did was go to the gym, right?
Did you?
Yeah, I've been hitting the gym for like a good 3 months now.
Oh shit.
So then I went home. I was like, man, I was just tired. I've been like, man, I'm exhausted. Shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Jim will do that to you.
The Afghan Papers, man, that was released to little to no fanfare, of course.
Well, why you think the impeachment was such a big story?
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? Look left to go right. You know what I'm
18
saying?
years we've been in Afghanistan, man.
18
years.
A whole child done grew up.
And there's no end in sight. Trump was like, yo, let's get out of Afghanistan. It was like, ho, 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 whoa, 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 whoa. They fixed his ass up real quick.
The redacted won't let him pull out of Afghanistan?
No, man. Them oil fields got to be run. The energy gas lines got to be run.
I've been meaning to do some research on Afghanistan. But I believe it's a tribal region, right?
Yeah.
And that's why it's so hard to install a central government. Because it's, so many different tribes. I believe it's let's see, Pushan, Tajik, Hazara, Uzbek, Amak, Turkmen, Bolak, Pasha, Nuristani, Gujar, Arab, Bruhuri, Pamiri, and a few others. The Afghan national anthem, the Afghan constitution mentioned a total of 14 ethnic groups. And that's a good thing, right? Because, people in America think that, we want to homogenize the cultures in America. And I think that's a very bad idea because when you do that, you make it easier for the central government to govern over people and pass propaganda through the minds of those groups. So I like that we have so many different cultures. I like that Black people have their own culture and so-called white people have their own culture, but for people trying to figure out why the democracy don't work over there, that's why. Because these people are insulated by multiculturalism, which is a beautiful thing. Voluntary multiculturalism, of course.
Another thing in the papers, they had plans on Bush's desk September 10th, 2001, to invade Afghanistan.
2001? What month?
September 10th.
Oh, that's the day before 9/11.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Don't say nothing else. They're going to pull up outside your motherfucking house. What's that? They going to ask you, Uncle Hotep, what's that you said on Hotep's been told you tonight? Do you still feel that way?
Hey, I'm just stating facts, man. I don't got anything else to say, but I mean, That's what happened. There was a lot of stuff. I was listening to this guy, Church Dog 42, a YouTuber. But yeah, he was going through all this shit, man. There's some dirty stuff, man.
Who is he?
Church Dog 42, I think is his name.
Church Dog 42?
Yeah.
Good. I'm about to be on his ass. Pause. Yeah, what's funny about Afghanistan is the whole point of being in Afghanistan was to go after Al Qaeda. But when we go look at the tape, we have Hillary on record. I believe it was 60 Minutes or something like that, of Barbara Walters basically saying, "Oh yeah, we armed Al Qaeda. So we create these groups. Allegedly, they go rogue, and then we got to put down the dog we created." I got some information here for the Washington Post. It says the lessons learned interviews contradict years of public statement by presidents, generals, and diplomats. The interviews made clear that officials issued rosy pronouncements they knew to be false and hid unmistakable evidence the war had become unwinnable. Several of those interviewed described explicit efforts by the U.S. government to deliberately mislead the public in a culture of willful ignorance, where bad news and critics are welcome. Despite promises to the contrary, the United States engaged in a huge nation-building effort in Afghanistan, drenching the destitute country with more money than it could absorb. It's called inflation. There was so much excess that opportunities for bribery, fraud, and corruption became limitless. One U.S. advisor said at the air base where he worked, many Afghans reeked of jet fuel because they were smuggling out so much of it to sell on the black market. Now there are, I don't know, 60, 70 papers part of this Afghan Papers leak or distribution. So that just gives you an idea of the mess that has been created. And once again, who do we blame? You know who we blame? White men. Why do we blame white men? Because they keep fucking electing these people, yo. Because they keep showing up at the fucking ballots, electing these dumbasses. We got to stop electing dumbasses. This is a republic. We need to start picking people who are going to represent our best interests. And it's not happening. And your people keep brainwashing my people to vote for these leftist communists.
And another thing, the military industrial complex, this makes money. That's 18 years we're over there. But that's 18 years we're selling, buying, selling bombs, making new weapons. That's putting a lot of people's food on a lot of people's tables in America that work in that industry, to be honest.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said, I was with Wazo this week. And the future of Wazo is definitely in defense. We definitely have plans to create weapons, counter intelligence weapons, because the people are going to need weapons. But I plan on getting some of that defense money too. Y'all niggas won't be stupid. I need to get some of that. Hoteps need some defense money too. I got a big budget for it. I'm coming for that too. Unapologetically.
Mary O'Donnell, hey Hoteps, I just wanted to say, got that Lolo and Doe soap and body wash. It's awesome. Everyone check it out. Yes, indeed. Buy that Lolo and Doe soap.
Shout out to Mary. Appreciate you, Maud. Mary's up for Maud of the Year, an award for Maud of the Year, just so y'all don't know, in case y'all didn't know.
Drew Sample, I forgot to read this. Interesting how Michael Flynn recordings show him speaking out against the war, and then the redacted put him in jail and smeared him in the media.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, some of that stuff was Michael Flynn's talking about the war, Afghanistan. Reaction PR, Afghan is tribal alliances change every 5 mic. Black Mountain Hotep, thanks for donation. Salute to the gods. Keep everything in full perspective for the unassuming conformist ideology seeping in the American citizen.
Shout out to Trey Quinn. Appreciate you, homie.
Illegals getting their driver's license, man. I thought it was an ICE setup, man. I'm like, I was kind of disappointed. ICE didn't show up. Like, gotcha.
I snitched too. I tag Ice in the photo. Like, y'all not going. This will be your best roundup of the year. They all here waiting, dog. I ain't show up. Yo, I should have definitely rounded all them fools up and took their asses. Man, fuck that. Fuck them.
Free of charge? They just had to go and get their license?
Nah, they paid. I'm sure. Hey, look, New Jersey ain't fucking around though. They put some money up. That's it. I think this is so these motherfuckers can register to vote.
Oh yeah, probably.
Right? All you need is a license to register, right?
Yeah, you should have a license.
You just need a valid form of ID. And you know the way the Dems like to rig elections. But this is crazy, dog. Illegals could come over here and get a goddamn driver's license. This is like the only place in the world you could do this shit at, yo. But they document it now.
That's the other thing. I'm like, they might be trying to get them a little bit later because now they got their address.
Yeah, they documented now. I tracked your ass now. So what's gonna happen is they're gonna have a car. It's gonna be registered that driver's license, so the police gonna be able to pick them up off that driver's license number, off that license plate number. So they just set themselves up. Trump gonna get them. Ice Bay gonna get them. I call Ice Bay, tell them go around their asses up, pull them over. Yo, New York and NJ is so cucked out, dog. This shit is embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. Black folks are doing really bad out here, yo. Really bad, especially Trenton. You know what I mean? It's like the Afghan war in Trenton right now. And the thing that they worried about are licenses for illegals. You know, what's the sense in that? Where's the patriotism in that? You know, there's a lot of people doing bad in New Jersey, and these officials ain't looking out for it, man. Again, I blame white men for electing them because black folks sure as hell don't know who to vote for. And we ain't got the population either, not in Jersey. This shit's sad.
We got two shots. Hold on. Karol Sanchez.
Yeah.
She did you retweet that when it first came out? When it first came out, I was like, let me do my part. I see a missing black girl. They had APB, the police chief tweeted it out. I was like, let me do my part, retweet this. Somebody might see her. Had a video. They gaffle her and her mom walking down the street. Four shines jump out the coupe, grab Karol, throw in the back seat, punk her mom out, rough her mom up. Next day, she come walking to the goddamn police station crying. Talking about it, so it was a hoax. She don't want to move that back to Honduras. And I guess now I found out today she was dating a 23-year-old dude, and I guess that's why she didn't want to leave. That's probably why her mom wanted to get her out of there anyway. You out here running with these old ass Akatas, you know what I mean?
You're going back to Honduras to live with your daddy. There's some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air shit. The auntie and your uncle in Bel-Air. You going back to Honduras acting all thottish out here. I didn't see the story initially. The video dropped initially of her getting kidnapped?
Yeah. Everybody was going wild about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I was working in Ohio, so I missed it, man.
Oh, man, it was great, man.
Was it? Oh, man. Damn.
Yeah, you know, they're like that. You know, I remember I was in high school, right? This one brother, light-skinned brother, was dating this Puerto Rican girl, right?
Uh-huh.
Her dad found out. Shit. She was the first thing smoking back to Puerto Rico.
You think white folks Get worried when they date a black person. Shit, ask that Hispanic family when they be mad as hell. You come home with a black man, it's worse than the Hispanic family, you know. I remember I think I told this story before. I told a girl I seen a picture of her mother. Her mother looked like a black woman. I said, "Oh, your mama black." She's like, "Don't you say that."
Oh shit.
I was like, damn, they really hate black people, dog.
Can we leave? Can black people leave the false flags alone, man? I made a video. I was like, yo, leave that to the redacted, the Illuminati, the lizard men. Every time y'all do it, it's suspect as hell. Now this girl just got cold feet. You gotta go all the way, Carol. You can't just. What was you gonna do? She thought nobody was gonna search for her. All that black girl magic that people be tweeting up. People weren't waiting for this. They were waiting for it every time. Listen, they wait for a kidnapped black girl. So because that fills their narrative. That, the black woman is the least protected.
Yeah.
So when they see that, I don't know what she was thinking. That shit was going to go viral. What it was like, come on.
Yeah, that shit.
She probably didn't think it was going to be videotaped.
I thought, but if she created the hoax, wouldn't she have to create the tape too? Or the hoax is really just for her mom?
That was just on the street. She didn't know. I guess she's not thinking it's videotape. The videotape helped a lot.
Oh, wow. That's crazy, bro. Damn. So that shit went worldwide. She probably went and checked her Twitter like, oh, they talking about me. And her boyfriend was like, yo, you know how much weed I got in his house? You better take your ass to your mama crib before they come here and find this shit. You got to go. You hot.
I hope that brother he gonna get locked up too. She underage.
He better move his stash and move himself. He about to be the next one up.
He going upstate.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, and another story where the Shine was acting crazy, and I wanted to bring this up because I wanted to remind y'all, because remember the Dallas cop shooting where that female cop shot bull.
Uh-huh.
And then the witness came and he got killed like pushing weed, and y'all said, oh man, ain't nobody pushing weed like that. Ain't nobody driving 3 states to get some weed. Now here's Orlando Henderson. And I'm like, man, y'all just don't know those shines. Y'all can think y'all don't know the shine. Here's Orlando Henderson, works for Wells Fargo. Motherfucker, customer come up, deposit $5,000. He take $500 off the top to put the rest in there. He do that $80,000. He deposited in the same goddamn bank he's stealing it from.
No, he didn't.
Come on. I swear to God. He puts it right in his Wells Fargo account.
No, he didn't. He didn't do that.
Gets on Instagram, he got the money stacked to his ear. Hope told you, Shines, put the money down. Here he is.
He did the money phone?
The money phone. Then guess what he did? What's the first thing a black man did when he gets some money?
He bought some Gucci.
No, next. Give me the next one.
Bought some drugs or alcohol.
Come on, man. No.
A hooker.
No.
A new car.
Yes. He put $20,000 down on a Mercedes 2019 Mercedes Benz.
He bought a car with it.
And then he was gonna finance the rest of it. And all that flossing and shit, that's how they caught him. Yeah. So he was slick enough to get by, but the Shine took over. There's the dumb shit. That's why I was telling you about them niggas from Louisiana driving to Texas for some weed. I was like, man, Shines. Listen, there's some Shines out there that just fucking stupid as hell.
How'd he steal the money?
He was working in the deposit thing. When he was taking money from people's deposits. and not depositing it into their account.
But wouldn't they notice that? They not looking at their receipts.
He must have picked them rich white folks, man.
Yeah, it must have been like 1.5 million, and he took 500, and you wouldn't even notice that. Yeah, you're right. He was doing something in that computer, and he put it in the same bank. Oh wow! Then bought a Benz.
He was this close to getting that Benz, boy. When nigga get that 2019 Benz, niggas won't tell him shit.
So where did the FBI show up to? His job?
Damn, where did they get him at? They got him out of state somewhere. I think he was out of state somewhere.
Oh, okay. That's funny, dog. Yep. That sounds like some that's Nick Nog of the week right there.
Seals, wait. Let me see. Lemley, if you snitch on the migrants to ICE, you should be at least awarded with an honorary license without having to do a driving test.
Michelle Dumont, you got that one? Michelle Dumont.
No, yeah. Michelle Dumont, Love Show, watching New Kitty, Hotep Kitty.
Mall's in the building.
Twitter.
Huh?
I was telling them to send a picture of the cat on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Reaction PR. I saw a replica AT van at Kabul airport in 06. That shit must have been hell. Jules, how do you lose the Epstein murder tape twice?
We gonna get to that.
Carol Sanchez was a plant. Little sis Green Tree, thanks for donation. Hotep with it. What's up, man? Hoteps and Herb, no better combo. Hotep. Aztec. IRS also lets immigrants work legal with the ITIN number that resembles a social to be legal 1099 everywhere. Loopholes everywhere. Hotep with it. He had to hop out the second story window when Spanish Shorty Pops came home from the work early. No blacks. They're just gonna light his ass up, boy. Go out there and play with fire, man.
Oh shit.
What's up with Northeast? What's up with Northeast cicadas in Spanish?
Yo, they're the white women of Northeast, man. See, the problem is out here, Spanish women like black men until it's like time to get married. So you get all the Spanish women you want as long as she's not looking for a marriage. Mm-hmm. Then she's gonna leave your ass for Pablo. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they're like you see Cardi B and Offset. That's like, like, hey, black man got to get him a Latina one time in his life. I had mine. She was crazy and from Brooklyn. I don't want to do that again. Yeah, I had a Brooklyn.
Yo, you see that video where the girl was smacking the girl's mom in Brooklyn?
Yeah, they throw down in Brooklyn, dog.
That's wild, man.
It gets real in Brooklyn. Matter of fact, I was having adult entertainment pleasures with my Puerto Rican girl in Brooklyn. She smacked me in the face. I didn't know what to do. I was young at the time. I was about 22 years old. She smacked me in the face while we were copulating. I didn't know what to do. So I kept going. I acted like it didn't happen, right? And she smacked me again. I talk about this in my book, I think, or I might have talked about this on Rolo's podcast. Yeah, but Spanish women are violent, dog. Reaction PR. The girl plotted the hoax with her BF while he was awaiting bail in Rikers for a stabbing charge.
What? What the hell is that?
Wow. Oh, so he was about to come home and she was trying to meet him. That's crazy. Shout out to Reaction PR for the facts. Them good facts. If you in the box, if you watching this right now, please hit the like button. We're at 60 likes. We got 200 people watching. I'd like to get to 100 likes, a 50% close ratio. So if you're watching right now, hit the like button.
Epstein news. Now, this was the first suicide attempt where allegedly something happened and they took him to the infirmary. But I thought initially he was saying somebody said he got attacked, but they missing the video footage.
Yeah, that shit is who's it doing? That shit going, bro. That shit is somewhere with Hillary's emails. We ain't never gonna see that again, dog.
See, that was my theory. I was like, when they moved him to the infirmary, that's when they somehow pulled the switcheroo.
Yeah,
When he went
yeah,
back, that was the dummy. That was the brainwash guy.
yeah,
But there was something funny about that, and that's what happened. I mean, that's where the footage they they didn't accidentally, do it, erase it. Like, come on, you accidentally had two guards that didn't pistol whip their checks, then you accidentally erased all the videotape.
right.
For the most important prisoner you'll ever have in your life,
Yeah,
most politically connected one.
yeah. Fishy, real fishy. That body many people believe is Bourdain. But that's definitely the cover up for the opportunity for the body switch, the body double. Absolutely, that's what I believe, man. I believe he's still alive. People say Epstein didn't kill himself and think that's woke. No, real woke. What is it, Uncle Hotep? Epstein's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Epstein's still alive. We hit our like goal. Dope. 100 likes. Thank you.
Good looking out, people. Namely, the more details I see about Epstein's death, the more I think he wasn't actually a real person, but was just a name and a face being used to represent operatives who are anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
And that could be solid theory.
He said the more details I see about him, the more he wasn't actually a real person, but was just a name and a face used to represent operatives who are anonymous. Ooh. John Lemley, super woke. Woo! Yeah, I like that take. Yo, since we in the mood for hitting buttons, I see y'all hitting the likes. We got to 100 likes. Can we get y'all to hit the subscribe button? Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss. Oh, I got Sonny Johnson coming on tomorrow. That's a good reason to subscribe.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm talking to Sonny tomorrow. That's gonna be dope. We're gonna expose a whole lot of people. That's gonna be fun. We're gonna be messy. We're gonna be black. We're gonna be ignorant. We're gonna be professional. It's gonna be really fun.
Hold up, man. We got to talk about your girl.
Who?
What are they? Candace?
Candace who?
Oh, what? Candace Owens?
Yeah, what about her?
I didn't see her black ass behind that white man coming to that fight, man. I didn't see that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
I saw he came out and got his jaw rocked. Man, I'm like, oh my God. Then she was deleting tweets and oh my God.
Yo, she deleted 2 tweets on my watch, dog. I saw the first one come out and she was complaining about the result. She's basically saying, "Oh, dude, fake 2 injuries, blah 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 blah," and then she deleted that tweet because the internet was on her ass, right? And she can't handle anything outside of confirmation bias, right? Because she's so used to confirmation bias. She says something good about Trump, and then there's a million people patting her on the back.
Right.
But this time she stepped outside her boundaries. The other thing she didn't realize is a lot of the MAGA people weren't even with that fighter. They don't even like the guy.
Yeah.
So that backfired. So somebody else said something about cheating, and she quote tweeted that, and then they jumped back on her neck. You know what I mean? Like, woman, you don't know what you're talking about. He got his ass knocked out. Then she deleted that tweet. Well, Candace Owens, one thing you gotta understand is about being a public figure. You gotta stand 10 toes down, and nobody gonna respect you, baby girl. You say something, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You got to stand on your laurels. So, I feel like, that was a punk move that she pulled, because they was about to ratio her ass. I've never seen a ratio. I mean, it was in her comments. Usually, it's all confirmation bias. Not that day, boy. So I guess she couldn't handle it. But yeah, she came out with him.
That was crazy. I didn't see the fight. I just see the clips. I was looking like, is that kid? I was like, oh man, stop it, man.
Yeah, I mean, for him it was smart because I started watching just because it was Candace. I was like, what? Candace Owens coming out with a fighter? Let me see what this fight is about. Let me see what this fight about. I didn't even know it was a fight on tonight. I watched the fight. It was a good ass fight.
Okay.
I had the fight scored 3-2. The Nigerian American was just a little bit too much for the guy. First round, the guy came out, was jabbing real well. And that was it, man. The dude just started connecting and broke his jaw. And I think in the third or fourth round, he broke his jaw. Mean right hook. Boom. You saw his whole jaw shift going right into the next round. And then he tried to pretend like he got poked in the eye. So I'm like, if anybody faked the injury, is your man, Candace. But yeah, good ass fight. Guy's ass knocked out in the fifth round.
Hotep with it. You see the drone video of him on the island. That's interesting. I see that.
I've seen that. Mm-hmm.
John Jay, what does a young, fresh white boy got to do to get some beautiful African American shorties? Walk in the room.
Yeah, right. Wear a Black Lives Matter shirt. Show up at a Black Lives Matter rally with a Black Lives Matter shirt and get all you want. I shout to John Jay back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we ain't seen John Jay since episode 10 when he cussed us out. He back. He came back during episode 77. He's back for 78. Welcome back, homie. I see you realize who the real was on the internet, and you're back with us. It feels good.
Yo, they're saying Virginia is going to start the revolution. Man.
Let's get it. Rise up, white man. Rise up. If y'all need white hoods, let me know. I have my girl and my daughter start whipping them up right now. I can't make them fast enough for y'all asses. They said they want militia, right? They want sanctuary cities where it's okay to form a militia. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them, dog. Because the Dems said, what they Dems said, they said they want to come into Virginia, or I believe they imposing gun laws, and they're basically saying that if the states don't enforce them, they're going to take action, whatever.
National Guard.
Yeah, they were thinking about sending the National Guard down. Yeah. And Virginia said, over my dead body. Word up. I love it. Stand up for your rights, man. Two-way. That's what we need, man.
North Korea, Christmas gift.
Yeah.
What's he gonna give?
That's a good question. What? Rice?
Oh,
Yeah, I swear to God, I can't do nothing as far as politics is concerned in the future, because I'm gonna get canceled for anything I said on
He
this.
said some Samsung, some electronics. He went right to rice.
Let's see, North Korea. What could they give us as a gift? That's a good question. A virus? A computer virus? Because some people think it's going to be negative. Like some people are trying to take it as like an act of war, like a threat for an act of war. I don't think it's that. If anything, it'd be a great Christmas gift to the American public. Hillary's emails.
Yes.
Kim Jong-un, I know you listening. Yo, if you can get hold of Hillary's emails, that'll be doing something for the community, dog. What you think? What you think North Korea gonna give America?
I don't know, man. He might be just talking yang, man.
He just
He
talking
just might be
shit.
trying to get Trump's attention.
Yeah, Kim Jong Un kind of young. He probably trolling because he can. John Lemley said, Sean King makes me feel great as a white man because he shows that we truly do have privilege and can do whatever we want to do, even if that means being a profitable black activist. Woo! Oh my God. Ow. Yo, hold the punches, John. Damn. You have to hit him so hard. Yo, Sean King is the epitome of white privilege, though. He's absolutely correct. He gets to lead the black people. He gets to profit from it. He gets to keep us in a state of rage. He got a BET award. Crazy, man.
I mean, he gets to hang out with Rihanna.
Crazy. He hung out with Rihanna?
Yeah, she gave him the award.
Oh, man. I got it. I can't wait to get my money up, man, so I can get around these celebrities and start schooling them to the game, yo. You know what I mean? It makes some change around here.
What change you gonna make, man?
I'm gonna turn them Hotep. I'm gonna turn everybody Hotep. I gotta start with the agent though. I gotta start with the agent because the handlers really, and then I gotta show them how to phrase it so they don't get canceled. But we need a Hotep celebrity coalition or a union or association. We need not only that, we need a press conference, right? So, first we need to organize the Hotep celebrities. Then we need a press conference. That's like the first thing I would do is hold a press conference publicly to announce the things we are for and the things we are against, and mostly to address cancel culture and basically to say, look, we're coming out now. We are against a lot of things we see. And if you want to cancel us now, and watch the media completely blackball that, right? Completely just not even give it any press coverage. But that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Form a union, association, and then a press conference. So necessary. Kendrick Lamar, Kanye West, if I can get Rihanna, Erykah Badu, Wiz Khalifa, Lupe Fiasco, Jay-Z. You know what I mean? Because Jay want to come out. He want to come out Hotep. Jay-Z and Beyonce want to come out Hotep. They scared. But if we tell them about this association and the press conference, they might be down. Fat Joe, we need the Latino community. I know he Hotep secretly. You know what I mean? Orlando. You heard about Orlando?
Oh, yeah, man. Listen, I don't think that's what it was.
Okay. Well, let me explain what they said it was. Orlando, was it Brown? What's his name? No, it's not Orlando Brown. Orlando.
I thought he had the same name. Orlando.
From the what show is it?
Oh, I don't know.
No, it's my bad. It is Orlando.
Yeah.
I believe it is Orlando Brown. and he was on a recent no, it's not Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown is the funny nigga from hold on, we gotta find it. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me
Jones, man. Orlando
Jones. Thank you, Orlando Jones. American Gods film. Apparently, he was fired from American Gods film. He took to Twitter and basically said that he was fired because he was portraying too much of a masculine role. Now, what are you saying to this, Uncle Hotep?
Well, that story they're doing, it has source material. I think was they're saying he wasn't going to be in the next that character he's playing wasn't in the next series,
Mm.
so that's why they took him out.
Oh, okay. Got you. I'm going with what Orlando said. He is the show. From the clips I saw, he is the show.
Yeah,
So, have you seen some of the clips?
yeah, I seen some of the clips.
That's all you've seen was him, right?
Yeah,
He is the show from what I see. So if he's not the show next year, I don't know what they're doing. So I'm a rock with what he said. They don't want that masculine black male figure on that big screen.
speaking of that masculine black figure, you talk about D Wade. Why are you laughing, man?
You ain't shit. You ain't shit.
All jokes aside, there's a big interview coming out, and looks like he. Now, before he said he wasn't going to say anything for his son, he said it's up for his son to tell. That was in prior interviews, but like every time they posted a video, like a picture, like last time they posted a picture of his son, he had his acrylics on and a scrunchie. People were, reacting negatively toward it. So I think he decided to get ahead of it, and he comes out and says, "Well, I don't think he discusses sexuality. He referred to his son, and then gave the son the pronoun she."
Yep.
I don't know what that means in 2019.
He identifies as a female.
Okay.
He is a she. Gabrielle Union came out in support of Orlando Jones. I thought that was mighty ironic, considering Orlando Jones was talking about how Hollywood doesn't like masculinity yet. Here she is with her son and D Wade and the pronoun game they're playing. But hey, this is exactly why we need the Hotep Celebrity Conference, Hotep Celebrity Press Conference, Hotep Celebrity Association or Union. This is why we need it, because it's fine your son wants to identify as something, right? But the last thing I'm going to do is use my son as some sort of political bargaining chip. If we're going to talk about my son, let's talk about what he does, right? Like, what does he do? Like, did he create some new app? Did he score, 20 points in a game? Like, what has he done? Did he draw a picture? The only thing we know about D Wade's son is that he's of the LGBT community. That's all we know. I don't think that's enough for us to talk about like somebody's son, right? Like what does he do? Like, all right, so he's gay, big deal. What does he do, my nigga? Like, what does he do? Is he a designer? Like, what does he do? Can he run really fast? Is he right? Does he read, 200 words a second? Like, what is his special talent? Because your sexual personality is not a talent, So I think it's sad that D Wade is answering questions about this, which makes me believe that using it as a political bargaining chip, virtue signaling, right? That's exactly what I feel like this is, virtue signaling. And it's really weak, man. We need to be talking about more important things than that. That's why the Hotep Celebrity Conference is important. I'm gonna put that together, man. I'm about to write that down. Get that shit popping. Maybe 50 will be down.
Yeah, 50.
You know what I'm saying? But now that shit weak, man. That shit real weak. What you think about D Wade and his son?
Um, you know, just from listening to how he talked, it seemed that like it was real painful, stressful. He wasn't energetic about saying that. Like it was like a lot of weight on him. Um, like this guy I follow, Ed Asante. I don't know if you follow him. He's one of the black conservatives you attack. But he was saying the transgender is only supposed to be like one out of 100,000 or something like that. But if you look at all these entertainers like Charlize Theron, Angela Jolie, D Wade, it's a lot more prevalent in the Hollywood industry than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I mean, we can take that however you want. You know, I just I don't know. I the people that get into Hollywood and they get in the limelight, sometimes it's hard for them to get out of the limelight.
Oh
It's hard
yeah.
to adjust it out of that. And it seems to me he's using his son a little bit too much to stay in the limelight. Because we wouldn't be talking about Wade if we weren't talking about his son right now.
Right.
Retired, he's kicking his feet up. He's not on any show right now. But now we talk about Dwyane Wade every couple months, right? That's a way for them to stay in the limelight. Um, I wish the best for him, his family, but I think he got to draw this back, man. Like I think it's a little bit exploitive, in my personal opinion. Now you might be saying, I don't know, he's just doing it for, he's saying the right things, but I don't think this came in a good place from where his response and the way his face looked and stuff like that. It wasn't like he was happy about that. It was just like it was stressful for him.
Mm. Mm. You saw the Black Boy Princess?
Oh yeah, I was about to bring that up, man. How do you do it, man? Look, I got two girls, right? And something like this is something I really don't have to worry about too much. I do have to worry about because I think they kind of push women, little girls, to hate men a little bit. I've had to check my daughter about like, yo, you're not going to hate boys just because they're boys. I think they got that somewhere from school or their friends. I'm like, yo, relax. And I make sure, like, what friends you were talking to, I asked her what girlfriends she has. I also asked her what boyfriends she has. I make sure she talks to the boys in school, just like not exclude them and shit like that.
Yeah.
But how do you do it, man? Because I would be worried if I had, like, this girl was talking about my youngest daughter, like, Mommy, when you gonna have a boy? I want a brother, little brother. I'm looking like, but my thing would probably be another girl. But if I had a boy, that's another thing. It's something I have to worry. You would have to worry about that. I really don't have to worry about right now.
Yeah, so my kids ain't allowed to watch Western civilization shit.
Okay.
They only allowed to watch like Japanese cartoons. Like if I come downstairs and I see them watching like some Saved by the Bell type looking shit, first thing I say is, yo, get them white people off my TV. Because it's like some kiddie Nickelodeon shows where, it's,
Right.
Shit I watched as a kid. But I always tell them, I was like, yo, if you got white people on the TV, you're not watching the right thing. I said, put some Japanese people on my TV. You know, if it's white people on the TV, they better be teaching you something, right? You better be. There better be a documentary or some shit like that, because Hollywood and the redacted didn't give you nothing healthy, right?
Right.
So I ban certain content. Um, they work out, so we keep our testosterone levels high. Um, I beat them up on some friendly. You know, we fight around the house. You know what I mean? You know, we do our play fighting, so everything's really masculine around here. Um, I talk to him like a man too. Like, what you doing? You know what I mean? You gotta talk to him with some bass in your voice. Um, but we have fun. Me and the boys, we have fun. Those are my homies. Those are my best friends, man. And I wouldn't trade them for nothing in the world. But for me, I don't gotta worry about that. Because my boys got so much toxic masculinity in them. They said they be pointing out soy to me. like my son Dallas is a straight up jock. Like after he scored, because I train him in uh Spanish football, and after he scored, he don't even celebrate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He just walked back like he's supposed to be scoring. And so the one time he scored and one of his teammates ran up to him and put his arm around him, and Dallas pushed his ass like, get the fuck off me, nigga. Like, ain't nothing to be happy about, nigga. What you smiling for? It's a war out here, nigga. So, my son Dallas, he's really he not one of them emotional type cats. You know what I mean? He just wanna. I remember when he was in kindergarten. We sent him to kindergarten. He came home mad. He said, "I don't want to go to school no more. When am I going to work?" I said, "Damn, little man, ready." But he's a very no bullshit kind of guy. He don't got no friends at school. But because of who he is, he's like one of the more popular kids. Like everybody want to be his friend. He don't want to be nobody friend. You know what I mean? So he get invited to everything. Phoenix is more like me. Like we're social people. We have fun. We crack jokes. Blah 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 blah. But Phoenix, he a ladies man, man. The girls like Phoenix. And say Dallas come home, he be like, Phoenix got a new girlfriend. I was like, why nigga? So we don't got no problems, because I keep toxic masculinity floating in the air, and show them a healthy relationship in front of them. You know what I mean? So that's the key. And then I point out that shit. You know what I mean? I'll be, look at them. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you ain't got no daddy. I tell him straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, but that's that whole thing. That was way too much, man. Like a boy's supposed to be a prince, not a princess. Like, and you're right. It's directly Hollywood. Like, if I had a boy, you'd really have to step. Because I remember I used to go to I forgot to tell the story. We used to send us one daycare, and I used to pick my daughter up, right? And they had dress up clothes in there, and there's one black boy, right? Guess what he always dressed up in?
Oh, don't play.
Every day I went in there, he'd have the dress on and the woman's shoes, like it's play stuff they had. Um, he would have that. He would have the female stuff on there, And every time I see them get picked up, it was always by his mother. It was never by. I never seen a guy picking them. You know, I think that I don't think the boy knows any better, but he sees what is he going to see every day.
Sometimes women want daughters too, so they let their son, they live vicariously through their sons and push them that route. You have a lot of women that say, "Oh, I wish I had a daughter," and so they don't love their sons enough. But sometimes they wish they had a daughter, so they turn their son into a daughter.
That's what I think happens most of the time, especially in the community. Because I've heard it go both ways. I heard women just say, "Oh, if they're going to grow up like that, they're going to grow up like that." But then I hear women that they didn't want their son to be like that. So they more sure they either push the girl to him or they would, they would do something like that.
Yeah.
Um, so it's definitely can be influence. Can't
Yeah.
people nothing.
Yeah, we better get off this topic before YouTube shut us down. We spent a little bit too much time on this topic. Got me nervous.
We ain't say nothing crazy.
Huh?
We ain't say nothing crazy.
Yeah, I'm just nervous. They just gave me a 12-hour ban on Twitter. I'm nervous.
Who banned you, man?
Yo, I said something about impeachment, and then the left saw it, so they went and found a tweet of mine that they could report, and they reported it. Somebody said what I was thinking. I think they just wanted to silence me during the impeachment. You know what I mean? They didn't want me to start waking people up. You know what I mean? But my ban ended right when everybody thought he got impeached. So I still got my rocks off.
Little sis Green Tree, Virginia's going to start something they can't finish, but that seems to be the liberals' role. Shul Santana, what in the hell is going on with Will Smith's son? What's going on? He's all right, isn't he?
Yeah, Will Smith's son is cool, man. He doing some good things out here. He got water for Flint and some other projects. I know y'all seen him in a dress. Yeah, that shit was questionable. I ain't gonna lie. I think what happens is a lot of kids see a lot of different types of activism, right? And when you're young, you have this save the world mentality. So, every piece of activism, you kind of just hop on the trend and say, look, like I want to help all people, blah, 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 blah. So I think he got caught up in that whole thing. But I think he's cool. He got himself a white woman. You know what I mean? So his brain working if he got himself a white woman.
I thought he did that for the bag. I thought he did it for did he get $5 million for that?
For what?
He was the spokesman for that magazine. He had the dress on.
Oh, yeah. He definitely got a bag for that. But that's not the only time he wore a dress, though.
Oh, okay. I thought that was the only time.
Nah, that nigga went to school with a dress on one time. He on some other shit.
Black Male Hotep, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson said this would happen.
Yes, she did. Shout out to Dr. RIP, Dr. Francis Cress Wilson and Nelly Fuller. Absolutely, she did. That was in the book ISIS Papers. To our cultured Caucasian friends in the chat today, I want you to go into YouTube and I want you to type in the ISIS Papers lecture and you'll see Cress Wilson pop up. Sit down and watch it. She's going to say some things about white supremacy. I want you to substitute white supremacy for redacted supremacy in your mind. and enjoy the video. Enjoy what she has to say. There's some great content there.
Yeah, and I think she was pretty much, if people go watch it, pay attention to how she talks about the sexuality and the black male and everything like that. I think she was pretty spot on with that.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, man, because I'll be following Mark Lamont Hill, man, and every time a story like Dwyane Wade Son, here he goes. Oh, it's so powerful. Oh my gosh, this is so powerful, Dwyane Wade. Every time.
He got virtue signal. That's how he keep his job.
This is the black man with all these degrees who knew. Remember, he told you, he tried. Oh, I knew Dr. Khalid Muhammad. He would call you a dickhead. I was like, you knew. Dr. Khalid Muhammad wouldn't put up with half the stuff you co-signed, Mark. You know damn well for a fact.
Dr. Khalid Muhammad would have killed his ass. You serious? Dr. would have lit him up. He'd have called him one of them bootlicking shine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, and that's the reason I brought that up because the princess thing, he co-signed that as well. I'm like, come on, man.
Marlon Mahill?
Yeah. Oh, actually it was some shine singing, dressing up as a woman.
Oh.
Like a woman. And I like that played. People talk about tropes. Can we stop the black men dressing up as women trope? Can we please?
It's just crazy that gay is the new black, man. Gay is the new black. We done got pushed aside. We don't even matter. Black people don't even matter no more, man. It's like you black. Oh, that's nice. Are you gay though?
Yeah, black people got nothing, man. You might as well just dig in and just grind. That's the only way I see it.
I'm about to put buy some cotton seeds, put in the backyard, and start practicing. Cause we gonna end up back at the plantation at this rate.
We go back to picking cotton, man.
We gonna be picking cotton at this rate, dog. Our liberal master's gonna put us right back in chains. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be the fastest picker too. I'm working my way to the big house. I got your cotton, master.
I remember my dad was telling me because he was picking cotton back. He grew up in North Carolina. I like to talk about 50, 100 pounds bags of cotton. I'm like, how much cotton do you have to pick to have 50 pounds of cotton?
That's a lot of cotton.
God damn.
Yeah, the last thing we should have did was show the white man cotton. The natives messed up when we showed. The natives like, look, we got this soft shit right here. That's the last thing we should have did.
The white man was like, oh, it's lit now.
They ain't got this shit in Europe.
Yo.
Wait till I show Queen Isabella this shit.
Little Sis Graintree, I didn't know you have kids. You're so young. 2 sons. Are they as good looking as you are?
Oh, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, they're beautiful, man. They beautiful kids. Yeah, I got kids. I'm not as young as you think I am, but I appreciate you, man. Kids are doing good. Christmas coming up. I just like to really fast. I want to go over the approved Christmas gifts for men.
Okay.
To give to your woman. So the number one gift this year is a Dyson vacuum cleaner. So she can keep your house clean. Right. We also want to replenish the house with a duster to keep your house dust free. A coffee maker so your wife can make coffee. Also, we want to put a Faraday cage around the kitchen so your wife can't get Wi-Fi in the kitchen. If you'd like to know more, follow me on Twitter. I'll be releasing my Christmas gift list for wives in the near future.
Oh my gosh.
Feather dusters is lit.
Feather dusters is lit.
Feather dusters is lit. You gotta put that right in her stocking.
I bought my John one of them small food processor Johns.
There you go.
This was a couple Christmases ago. Yeah, I'm like, oh, nothing. I use that John more than she does. She forgot she had it. I'm like, she cut up onions and shit. I was like, when I fucking cook, I just like, I put the onion right in the drawer. She was like, oh my God, why did I use that for Thanksgiving? I'm like, hard-headed, I guess.
Well, after the Caucasians get finished celebrating Christmas, I let everybody know we'll be celebrating Kwanzaa from December 26th to January 1st. Let's say so. Kwanzaa's gonna be lit. White folks, y'all don't listen to the haters. Y'all allowed to celebrate. It's not cultural appropriation. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna light your menorah. Oh, did I say that? Not menorah. You're gonna light yourself candles one for each day. And one gift each day. First gift I got for Shorty was an iron. So she can take her ass to work and clean, press clothes. Equal opportunity for our women. Lace aprons. P Dog Knight says lace aprons. Lace aprons are a go. If you got more recommendations, drop them in the chat. but lace aprons are a go. Let your lady cook and be sexy at the same damn time. I love it.
Guess we wish everybody Merry Christmas, man. Next week will be Thursday, so it'll be every after Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, y'all. Enjoy, enjoy. What are we doing? What day is that? What are we doing for the show next week?
Oh, it's Thursday is the 26th.
Oh, so we good to go.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all here the day after Christmas. If you would like to send us a Christmas gift, you can do so by donating that Patreon. In the link below, you can send us Bitcoin Cash for my crypto heads out there. In case you want to send us a Christmas gift. Oh, we missed a topic, Unc. We missed the tobacco age limit.
Oh, yeah.
The age limit going to 21 now. What you think about that?
Man, whoever owns the tobacco industry, that's the wrong side of the redacted, I guess. They've been going after the tobacco industry for a while. And I don't know what families own that, whatever, but it seems to be a little crazy that they're going after them like that.
If what's the email, Unc?
Oh, Hoteps been told you at gmail.com.
If anybody wants to do that research and tell us who runs the tobacco industry as research, please email that information to us at that email address, and maybe we can talk about it in the next show or one of the future shows and share some of your research to get to the bottom of this thing. A lot of people are complaining and saying that kids are old enough to go die in Afghanistan, but not old enough to die in America from cancer.
Yeah, 21's too old, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the age limit is irrelevant. I went to the store the other day and some kids was outside waiting. It was like, hey, can you go inside and get us some backwoods? What you think I did?
I don't know.
You gotta take a guess. Did I say, nah, you guys shouldn't be smoking? Did I go buy their backwoods?
You gave me backwoods.
I went inside and got on their backwoods. I went in there. I was like, I got you, homie. Give me your money, man. Go get high, dog.
I could never smoke out no backwoods, man. I could never do it. I'm like, I don't know where y'all got this trend. The first time I seen niggas smoke for weed out of backwoods was down in Delaware. I was down in Delaware for heavy for a minute. I'm like, why y'all this backwoods? I'm like, I couldn't do it. I can't do it, man.
I know why.
Why?
I know exactly why. Because the backwood is a tobacco leaf, and what they don't know is they've been converted into tobacco smokers.
Right.
And they don't know it. So when they smoke, the marijuana out of, let's say, a raw paper, right, or something that's not tobacco, they're not getting that nicotine hit that they want along with it. So they'll make up excuses and say like, oh, it burns slower or some shit like that, or I just like the taste, or I like it better. No, you like smoking tobacco.
Right.
And that's what it is. The tobacco companies are smart and got these people hooked on tobacco. It's tobacco leaf. Oh man, I smoke out the pipe or papers. Pipe or papers for me.
Yeah, I can't. I could never. I stopped smoking blunts like years ago.
Yeah.
I be turning. I'm like, man, get out of here with that.
Yeah. Ever since I got the old heads put me on the papers. Ever since they put me on the papers, I never went back. I was like, yo, why cats don't just smoke out the papers? This is all bud.
Black people.
This is true. Because as soon as I go to the hood, they asking for the game, the Dutch, or the backwood.
You bring out a pipe, they're like, what the hell is this, man?
Yeah, if I pull up with a pipe around the homies, they're like, you been hanging around them white boys too much. You know what I'm saying? I be telling, look, the white boys know how to get high, nigga. Y'all better get hip. I remember one time I went to a house party and they had was it a gravity bomb? They made a gravity bomb out of out of a water bottle. They took like one of those like office water jugs, took a sink, filled it up with water, then pumped the smoke into the water bottle. Then you got to push down on the water bottle and inhale at the same time. Oh man, I never been so blunted in my life. White people know how to get high. You know what I'm saying? Like if I had to choose to pick who I got high with, definitely white people. You know, they got the better weed. They know how to smoke. They always got a pipe or a bong around. And they have fun too. Like they be wanting to play games after you get high. You know what I'm saying? Black folks, they want to argue over the NBA or who the top MC. Who's the best MC? Biggie, Jay-Z, or Nas? Like, nigga, I'm just trying to be high, dog. But yeah, that 21 age thing, I get it, but nah. I say anarchist, man. No age limit. Niggas want to kill themselves. Let them kill themselves at age 2. Let them learn a lesson.
Yeah. You got anything else, man?
Nah, that's it, man. Merry Christmas to everybody. This is the last time we're gonna see y'all before Christmas next week. So, huh?
Nah, Merry Christmas. Thanks for all donations.
Don't forget, we got the hats popping, and Unbreakable Rules for Masculinity is officially on Amazon. It's available on Amazon, so you can get the physical book to learn how to make nearly any woman submit and practically beg for it too. That is out on Amazon right now. I think the key differentiator between me and the rest of the alpha male community is I actually have female followers. I have female fans, right? Like women love me. Not to be, too picky. I think they love Uncle Hotep more. You know what I mean? Well, fuck Uncle Hotep. But I listen to women. I allow women to be women, and I think that's where the rest of the masculinity fails. So in my book, I detail to you how to be you, how to be the ultimate man, and let women be women too. Like and use your manliness to change women. And we don't do it by talking. A lot of y'all try to talk to women. I don't talk to women. I just listen to them talk and adjust my actions accordingly, and they adjust according to my actions. So I teach you how to do that. I think it's chapter 8. I teach you about equilibrium. You learn about equilibrium, and you'll never have a problem again in life with anybody, especially women. So that's available on Amazon right now. You get it. You can get it. Great stock and stuff for the holidays. So I want y'all to go check that out and get that to a Soy Boy Liberal near you. That's all I got, bro.
All right, man.
All right, talk to you.
Peace.
Enjoy.